Hello everybody, Jacob Felder here again, and in this video I'm going to be addressing the lighter states of meditation. You know, most of my videos have been oriented around the deeper states, and I would encourage you, if you're new to my videos, to go to Jacob Felder, well, Facebook, Jacob Felder, North Carolina. And you'll find, just scroll down, you'll find all the videos in numerical order. Let's see, but back to what we're going to do today. We're going to be looking at the lighter states of meditation, those that occur during full waking consciousness, where we can sit, walk, stand, we can run, you can be active and still in a nice little state of meditation. As a quick reminder, we have the busy mind, which is uh, represented by beta brainwave frequency. That's the high frequency brain waves. That's the very busy mind. That's the mind that is thinking 90 miles an hour. It's going around and around in circles. It's just it's it's okay for urgency, but when the urgency or the stressor is over, it should no longer persist, okay? Or else it turns into chronic stress. And then there's that area, where the mind is a little bit more at ease, and that is light meditation, and represented by alpha brainwave frequency. Okay. This can be, it is, of course, the full waking state. It's being in the moment, and the question is always how to get there. How to get there. We need to focus. We need to have a focus. Something, well, my definition here, let's see. A focus is something simple to give the mind to do. The purpose of a focus is to keep the mind anchored and away from busy thought or bothersome thoughts. Okay, the end goal of using your focus is to reduce the mental, emotional activity of the mind, all right? During which time the brainwave frequency slows down from beta and into alpha, okay? Alpha, you can be lying down, you can be sitting up, you can be standing, walking, running, fully active. And the big difference is that you're just very focused, and, well, that's what we're talking about, right? The focus part. But your mind is not wandering to a dozen different things. I'm going to use a few examples. Okay, like in yoga or Tai Chi, where you're moving slowly and you're really focusing on the breath. If you get into it and focus on the breath and the feeling of the stretches, the feeling of the movement, and you do that for a few minutes, the mind will move to that and that only, rather than the myriad of other thoughts that it could be engaging in. And when that happens, the mind slows down. Okay? Now, for a more active example, say a basketball player running from one end of the court to the other, but he's in the zone. And it's kind of like tunnel vision. Okay, he's really, he's blasting it from one end to the other, sweating bullets, but he's in that zone. It's just him and the ball and the basket, right? The court, he hears the crowd, but he doesn't really listen to the crowd. He has almost a tunnel vision, where everything is phased out, except for his goal and his focus of where he's going and has that in mind, he's still, his brain waves, his body is blasting, but his brain waves are actually moving slower than somebody who's sitting at a desk in front of a computer fretting their life away, highly stressed out. And that's a pretty amazing concept. I mean, the martial artists go by the same concept, not concept, but, actual reality. They've got to be in the zone. And, artists of all sorts, it doesn't matter whether you're a visual artist, a performing artist, it could be fishing. When you're really paying attention to what's going on in the moment. And just to talk, I guess this video is going to be a lot about focus and of course, and the lighter states. And but I am going to take more time on focus in another video. All right, you can, to make this simple, think of the five senses. Think of the five senses. This is close enough. Let's see. Seeing, hearing, feeling, taste, olfactory or smell, thought. Okay, and then of course those are the five senses, but then we add to that thought, speech, and the breath. Okay, just so happens the breath is the most common focus used around the world. Okay, because it's like always there. It's easy to turn your mind to and focus on. But we're going to get back to the five senses. All right, think of a sunset. Think of watching the waves undulate in the ocean. Think of watching a performance, just anything that has caught your attention, where you were looking at maybe a beautiful flower or a beautiful person, and you're looking, you're just taking in the wondrous sight, whatever it may be. And you almost kind of forget about where you are and the folks around you, or if there are any folks around you, and the other thoughts that inhabit the mind. Sometimes they go away because of this beautiful scenery or whatever. Okay, so that's actually a meditation. That's, the mind slows down when that happens. Okay, hearing. Listening, think of listening to beautiful music, listening to the ocean roar, listening to the birds tweet, 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 and you just get caught up in it. You get caught up in it, and for a moment, that's all there is, and maybe you are at a concert and you're really getting into the music, and all of a sudden you realize, oh, there's my best friend sitting right next to me, or a loved one, and you kind of make eye contact, you're happy, and then you focus on that music again. Okay, that's meditation. That's light meditation. Feel, okay? The tactile. Remember, some of you might remember the little worry rocks that were back popular in the 70s or 80s, something like that. Little worry stone, and you just put it in your hand, you rub it. Well, that's what that was all about. Is you're supposed to just kind of focus on that feeling. Okay, back to the ocean. Just feeling the ocean breeze, that salt air, that mist, the sunshine is, and it all goes into a very relaxing moment for yourself. You might even kind of close your eyes and just feel. That's meditation. Taste. You bite into a delicious peach, with perfectly ripe peach, or that favorite chocolate of yours, and the world stands still. seemingly, and all that, and all you just, and again, you might even close your eyes and go, oh my gosh, this is so good, you know. All right, so there you have it, another meditation, and all these are based on the senses. Then there's the sense of smell, smelling a beautiful rose, smelling some of your favorite incense, um, smelling the chocolate, smelling the house is filled with the aroma of your favorite supper, and again the world stands still, and you're just like, oh, that's so nice, Okay, so the five senses, they can all and quite often do create, create a light meditation, because pull in pull in all of our attention, all of our focus, maybe for a moment, maybe for a little while, and we're into that and that only. And and it can be any combination, like kind of like talking about the ocean, where you can watch the ocean waves, you can feel the sunshine, you can feel the mist, you can hear the ocean waves crashing, you can smell the ocean waves, or the ocean mist, practically taste it, and so that's a big combination of the senses pulling you into the very moment. And I use all these examples to, hopefully everybody can relate to these examples. And the idea is that the mystery is now clarified. You know what the lighter states of meditation feel like. Here's a suggestion. Next time you find yourself experiencing something like this, next time you find yourself very much in the moment because of something you see, hear, feel, taste, or smell, takes you there, go, aha, this is it. It's not only, doesn't only look, sound, feel pretty, whatever, this is it. This is a light state of meditation. So that you learn to identify it. And then that way, when you try to create the lighter state of meditation, trying to move out of beta and into alpha, when you get into alpha, you'll be able to say, okay, good. I am more in the moment. I'm not thinking chronically so much, more in the moment. Let me continue with this focus, whatever that focus may be for you. And you can just kind of bask in that, in the recognition of it. Two things. It gets you more accustomed to the area, so that you know when you're there. And also you can make that area last a little bit longer for you when it occurs spontaneously, by recognizing it, by identifying it, and giving it the credit, and giving yourself the credit for being there. Okay. And I think, I think today I'm just going to I'm going to stop at that. I'm going to stop at that, and next time we'll talk about, okay, well, I'm halfway to the cell phone, the camera. So let's see. So the next time we're going to talk about how thought, speech, and the breath work to do the same thing, to take us from that busy beta mind of ours and into the lighter states of meditation, the alpha meditation. Yeah, I'm going to keep it down to that today. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this has helped. And please, there's nothing that I like better than hearing from you, than hearing just your comments, you know, your little thumbs up or happy face or whatever. Also, I love questions. I love questions because it just gives me, you know, material to address with the meditation. And I think that's it for today. Thanks again.